Hi everyone, this is Dr. Val Fiott. Listen, if you're a spine clinician of any kind, or if you're just someone who's suffering with chronic back pain and you're looking for a new solution, then I want you to know about the SIRF platform. SIRF is spelled S-Y-R-F, and this is an incredible platform for many different reasons. So let's start with the fact that this creates, or allows the patient at least to create, an active sort of traction as opposed to a passive one. Now think about the more traditional forms of traction. They're usually just one vector. They're not able to pull from a variety of different angles, and they involve the patient just holding still and having the traction, having those force vectors created by the machine. Now that's the more traditional way to do things, but think about the benefits here. Think about all the different muscles, each with their own line of pull. Think about the connective tissue. Think about all the angles that are optimal in creating traction. You don't just have one or just a couple of force vectors. You want many. You want to be able to be very versatile, especially for those very tricky pain points, those trigger points that seem to never go away, no matter how many visits a patient has, right? So here with the SIRF platform, we've got a different approach. The patient is creating their own forces, essentially. The patient is moving. So it's an active form of traction instead of a passive one. And they're using really the most common movement, the most necessary movement to activities of daily living, and that's a squat or a leg press kind of exertion. So if you think about the benefits here, you're able to manipulate those force vectors tremendously. You're able to go much more deeply, and you're able to, I think perhaps the best benefit here is that with the SIRF platform, you're really able to target those different lines of pull. So when you have the more stubborn pain points and these trigger points that seem to never want to go away, well, it's probably because they're not being targeted as specifically as you can target them with the SIRF platform. Now, in addition to all these benefits that I'm discussing, the versatility, the ability to get more into these particular pain points and trigger points that are more stubborn, in addition to all that, you might be thinking, well, the SIRF platform sounds like it's better, but certainly it's going to be more expensive. Quite the opposite. It's not more expensive. It's not even the same price. It's not even just cheaper than the more traditional traction devices. It is about 1/10 of the cost of a traditional traction device. And the reasoning is very simple. It's that the kind of technology that's necessary for those single vector, more traditional traction devices is just not how this works. You don't have those kind of mechanics, and therefore it's a simpler device that doesn't require that kind of technology or expense or maintenance, frankly. So listen, if you're ready to take a step forward for your patient's health and for your practice, then just visit us at GoSIRF.com to learn more and go ahead and place your order today. We're looking forward to all that you'll accomplish with the SIRF platform.